I'm very nervous about directing your show. I've never. Well,
how long has it been?
It's been a long time, but it's a whole different setup, you know. We didn't. You have a nicer booth than we had on the Kimmel show because we actually had monitors. We didn't have the fancy plasma.
Gotcha.
So it'll be interesting. But it is 3 cameras, so whatever. Who's the 2? Is that going to be the wide shot? So I think I'll be safe.
2's the wide shot.
Yeah. Ready, 2. I'm going to go get a beer.
That's what he's counting on.
Exactly. What is it? All right.
And then I put in a personal request if he could, throughout, just take me and just like
hands.
pan over to me, just sort of looking invested and interesting.
Get ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's done.
So you're doing stand-up comedy now.
I remember once I got in trouble when I was directing the Kimmel show. I don't know how funny this story is, but Larry King says, "I'll come on, but you have to have my wife sing." Do you know she sings?
Kimmel.
We didn't know either. So she sings. Larry King's wife is singing, and Larry King, who, if you ever see him walk, it's weird. He looks like when.
Which wife is this? Is this the newest one?
Like 9. But you ever see those long wide shots of Kermit the Frog when he walks? That's how Larry King looks. It's really weird. And so when he's looking over at his wife singing, and I put his face in a big heart, and then I had him floating over her while she was singing. We heard from the King people. All right, let's get back to the interview.
You could do that here. You won't hear from the Ryan people at all. So you should
all right, well, let's get ready for that.
What's the deal with Larry working the jeans? Is there a certain age?
He
rocks the jeans, and it's like, is there a certain age when a man has to stop wearing the? And it's a blue denim. It's not like a blacker denim.
I think jeans were built for what? Farming and mining. And if you can no longer do either of those, you probably have to, if you can't bend over.
And get back up.
Yeah, I know. Hard. I can still bend.
So can I, for the record.
All right.
It's just,
there she is.
Look at that arm. It's just.
It's not mismatched at all.
Yeah, he looks like, can you believe it? She's mine.
I'm going to take her back to my lair and eat her. It's how I stay young. I keep eating their hearts.
He looks like he was about to do that.
I really wish when you went back here we had mermaid tails. That would have made me so much happier.
I have a dorky question.
All right.
How did, because you have like this, we were all talking about, like, is Bobcat going to be Bobcat? I was doing my Bobcat persona, my impersonate, of you, and so my question to you, I hate to ask this on a more serious note, perhaps.
Yeah.
How did Bobcat emerge? How did that guy who?
Oh, that's not that bad. I thought you were going to bring up my past.
Because I've got some contacts.
I did. I just never felt comfortable going on stage being me, or also perpetuating some lie, that it felt good to be here. Hey, it feels really good to be here. No, it felt terrible. So I'd always just let that kind of that kind of fear come out, and I've always been more comfortable hiding behind someone than going out and talking, as myself. Even now, as we're doing this, all of a sudden, quick, talk about poop. Do the voice.
Well, is the voice something that you came up with consciously, or is that something that just came out?
I think it's a character that came up on stage, but that's how Kimmel used to always bust my chops. Like if I came down to the floor when we're rehearsing, he'd go, "Do the voice."
To be funny.
Grover was on the show when I directed the Kimmel, and the puppet. I come down and he's just not in a box. He's just laying on the floor, and I was like, "Yo, that's messing my stuff up big time." I actually cursed, and I said, "Could you put him on?" Because he looked like a suicide, Kermit just on the floor.
He had fallen.
He'd been very despondent. Yes, that day he'd been on pills. So they put Grover on. He's like, "Hi, Bobcat," and I really became a kid. I did, and I was like, "Hi, Grover."
Nervous.
Yeah, I go, "Hi, Grover," and then the other thing that hit me, I was like, "Oh, this is where I got my act." Like clearly, as a kid, I was like, "That guy's a good actor. I like his chops," Like, "Hi, Bobcat," "Hi, Grover," it's really close. "Hi, Grover," near or far.
I was gonna say, could you go near, and then could you go far?
Far. Can you go up to 10, John? My mama had a baby and its head popped off. Really similar.
What?
I had a kid come up and drive me around the other weekend. He goes, "Do you do any other impressions besides Bobcat?" And I'm like,
What?
I do an impression of me. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Do you remember the '80s? I'm going to do an impression of a comedian named me. All right. This is my go-to this morning. The aga.
It feels good though, eh?
Yeah, my daughter when she was little, like I was on TV, and she's like, "That Bobcat, he's weird." Like she
didn't know it was you?
I was really happy that she knew it was me. I think she was feeling it out, like trying to figure out, because it's not like I performed for my kid or like, "Hey, Daddy's home, aga." You know, I was always, Dad.
Yeah.
Although I remember once when I set the not the Tonight Show. I set the Arsenio Hall show on fire, and my dad, it was on the news. It goes, "Comedian goes berserk on the Arsenio Hall show." My daughter's like, "Dad, sometimes you act like you don't have a brain in your head." And we were friends with Eric Idle and his family, and she's like, I go, "Well, it's just comedy." She goes, "If it was comedy, it wouldn't be on the news." She goes, and she goes, "Lily's dad's not on the news as Eric Idle's daughter." so
Right, sweetie. Kids are great 'cause they hold you accountable.
They do hold you accountable, I guess, but now it's funny, whatever.
Well, payback is coming at her
It
graduation.
already has.
Yeah.
Like, I don't drink, but I love watching her drink. I torture her.
Do you really?
Sure, why not?
When she comes home after drinking, you give her that voice? Because that would
home,
hurt.
I bought her for, I knew she drank, but, I took her out for her first legal drink. I was driving her around.
Yeah. Best dad ever.
I guess, but it was really weird. Oh, never mind. We digress.
No, we got time for a really weird.
No. It was this guy was trying to make a play for my daughter, and then he recognized me, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you're so lucky. My daughter died." And I was like, "Wow, dude, has that ever worked?" Have you ever got any play with that?
Oh,
yeah, I told you it was a weird story.
But you're LA, you must get weird all the time.
I don't know. I think that's a misconception. Like people like my daughter grew up in LA, and I think that's the most humbling and healthy environment for a kid to grow up.
Yeah?
If your dad's in show business, because it's not like she could go, "Oh, my dad's Bobcat Goldthwait," and the other kids, the other kids are like, "Oh, my dad canceled your dad's show."
Yeah.
Which is really true. I mean, that was the school she went to. So in a weird way, I think it's a healthier perspective.
Well, I'm gonna walk him into the studio right now.
I don't think we have to go just yet.
Oh, do
we have to go just yet?
No. Okay, let's go.
Go ahead.
Do you mind if I take you?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, my
let's
pleasure.
go.
Go ahead. I'll follow you though.
Okay, because you have no idea where you're going. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through.
All right.
Watch out for the cable here, Owen. Of course, these are the BT studios. What do you think of our studios, by the way?
It's pretty fancy.
You like it?
I hope I didn't alienate the other act.
Over this way. Over this way.
No, I'm leaving.
They're just over here, and I'll introduce you to the crew. And Owen's right behind you with the camera, so you can. Just in here, this is the newsroom. This is the newsroom, everybody. If you want, yeah, you like it? You want to just give out a big shout out to everybody? Hey, everybody, this is Bobcat's in the house. Bobcat. That's Randy. That's Scott.
They're super thrilled.
Yeah. Okay, and then here's everybody else, and there's Dave and Stephanie and Renee.
Hi.
Jack. Yeah,
Hi.
everybody's here, and Kevin.
What am I doing? You're gonna have to show me.
Take over for me. You're gonna.
Yeah, I heard. What do I have to do?
Well, we're gonna go to break, and then we're gonna set the band up and.
See, I'm not gonna wimp out, because when I directed the Kimmel show, John Favreau came in and he was filming something, and he wouldn't do it. I go, "Go ahead." And he's like, "Ooh."
Well, see, we just thought we'd throw it at you.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be a baby. All right.
Yeah.
In 5, 4, actually, stand by, Jack. Stand by, break it.
I feel so good and new. I find my socks myself. I put my shoes on too. The feet.